I chose Jesse McCartney to play Romeo because Jesse is fantastic at playing sly, mischievous characters and looks young and handsome, but can also look sad and desolate. I chose Dakota Fanning to play Juliet because she has an innocent look about her and is around the right age to play Juliet. Also, she is a very emotional actress who can be sad, passionate, or longing. I chose Ralph Fiennes to play Tybalt because he is fantastic at evil characters and would really show hate towards Romeo and the Montagues. I chose Johnny Depp to play Paris because not only is he handsome, but he is also very smooth and would be able to woo Juliet. I chose Kristen Chenoweth to play the nurse because she is very good at goofy and interesting characters and is the perfect person to be Juliet's confidant and to make fun of her as well. I chose George Clooney to be the friar because he can be intellectual and is very good at being in charge and coming up with ingenious plans. He can accurately depict a character who goes behind someone's back to do something. I chose Dennis Quaid to be my prince because he is able to play a threatening authority while still showing emotion at the loss of someone close to him. I chose Chris Rock because he has a huge sense of humor and can easily bring emotion to the character of Mercutio. I chose Ryan Reynolds to play Benvolio because he is a good supporting actor who is creative but also very practical. I chose Danny DeVito to play Lord Capulet because not only can he look rich, but he can look very angry and threatening. I chose Christine Baranski to play Lady Capulet in my film because she can easily look matronly and is very good at acting like higher society. I chose Arnold Schwarzenegger to play my Lord Montague because he can look like a revered businessman as well as a strict father. I chose Julia Roberts to play Lady Montague because she seems like a caring mother who would be worried when her son becomes very sad over a girl. I chose Matt Bomer to play Balthazar because he would play a fantastic right-hand man to Romeo and would accurately and dramatically relay Juliet's death to Romeo. The setting of my play is in a small French village on a river. It is in modern times. This is because French are known for their bakeries. The Capulets and Montagues are fighting because they are rival bakery owners in the French town. For centuries, they have been fighting for customers, and they both want each other's company's secret recipes for their baguettes, but neither the Capulets nor the Montagues have found each other's secret recipes yet. Lord Capulet wants Juliet to marry Count Paris because Capulet wants to combine his bakery with Paris's coffee shop in order to steal all of the Montagues' business, but Paris will only combine shops with the Capulets if he can marry Juliet first. I would have Friar Lawrence be a priest, and Friar John be one of his altar boys. I would also make the abbey a church, and instead of Juliet being laid in a monument, I would have her be in a funeral home. Priest Lawrence decides to marry Romeo and Juliet in secret because he buys the communion wafers from the Montague bakery, and if the Montagues went out of business from the combination of Capulets and Paris's shops, he wouldn't be able to find church wafers anymore because the Capulets do not sell these wafers. The nurse agrees to help Romeo and Juliet because she wants to marry Paris herself. Romeo and Juliet decide to rebel against their parents because their parents want them to be bakers, but they want to go to college. So if they get married, they will no longer have to listen to their parents. When Romeo sneaks back into town and sees Juliet in the funeral home, he gets poisoned from the medicinal equipment in the funeral home. He poisons himself because his father enrolled him in culinary school, and he could never endure that without Juliet. Juliet sees him dead next to her and runs to the nurse who gives Juliet pills. Juliet commits suicide next to Romeo, and the nurse marries Paris like she always wanted. Paris does not die, and the prince arrests no one.
So what are you trying to do without me? When you got me, when you want me?